Coming up on Fox Chicago News. Leaders of Chicago's Egyptian community told reporters after Mubarak's announcement that they hope the freedom movement keeps spreading.
But certainly this was a defining moment, a defining day for the Arab countries who see Egypt, the heart, the soul, and the conscience of the Arab world transform into freedom and democracy. We hope it is a cold and everybody will catch it soon.
Worshippers also gathered at the Mosque Foundation in Bridgeview today to celebrate the developments in Egypt. Most observers say those developments could not have happened without social media. Organizers used sites like Twitter and Facebook to spread the word and rally supporters in a way no one has ever seen before. Craig Wall joins us from the newsroom tonight with that part of our coverage. Craig?
Bob, the man who started this movement credits Facebook with really getting it going. He called this revolution 2.0. The difference maker here, the ability of social media like Twitter and Facebook to spread the word, not only one-to-one like people calling people, but one-to-many and many-to-many. Consultants as well as people in Egypt that I spoke to say the social media may not have brought Mubarak down, but it sure came of age.
What happened with social media, with Facebook and Twitter and all that, is that people were able to create a critical mass before they actually came onto the streets, whereas in the past, protests would grow from a very small number into a medium number, and they would never get to a large number because the police would crack down all too soon.
Ahmed Rehab has been in Cairo for the past 2 weeks, and he says Facebook and Twitter were the secret recipe in this revolution. But social media consultant Peter Shankman, who I talked to in London via Skype, points out that social media was not the force, but it played an important role.
And my biggest fear is that people call this social media revolution, and that Facebook, changed the course of history in Egypt. It didn't. It allowed people to communicate what was going on and get their thoughts out there faster than they would have in another way.
Shankman points out that many people follow developments on Facebook and Twitter, but millions more were watching it on television.
Is this social media at its best?
It is social media at its newest. I definitely think I'd much rather see social media do these great things and make the people of Egypt free than I would see social media promote the Justin Bieber film. It's wonderful to see social media do these things.